All right, all right, all right. Yep, we got just enough lighting going on here. We are good to go. All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here this morning, this Saturday morning, where I am at. Of course, we're broadcasting globally across to the world, but we're our headquarters here, our studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks so much for being with us here this morning on New Black Wall Street Book Club, where, yeah, we do read. That's right. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. I'm going to give this an opportunity to go ahead and build up a little audience for us as we get ready to get into this thing. One of the best books, I would say the number 2 $10 book that I've ever read in my life that changed my life, to help change the way that I think. That's what we're going to be going through today. It's $10. You can actually pick the book up from us here. It's called The Greatest Salesman in the World. $10 to make you holler, $10 to absolutely change your mind forever. And we'll be going through this today. Good morning to you, Miss Ashley. I was starting to wonder, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Good morning to you. Good morning, Black billionaires. Pick up the book in our shop. All right, you pick up the book right in our shop here at ERGJ Enterprises. Good morning to you. Hit that like button, hit that share button, let people know that we're here. And here's what we're doing, guys. We are broadcasting both in Facebook today and also YouTube. Haven't been on YouTube in quite a while, but you can find us on YouTube at ERGJ Enterprises, because you just never know. Facebook might just want to shut me down again, but guess what? They can shut me down, but they can't stop me. You can't stop a black man with a plan. You can't do it. It's impossible because you don't control. See, here's what I learned, people. You control what you can control, right? And the things that you can't control, you just don't concern yourself with. Everyone said, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I can't change what Facebook going to do. But give me the courage to change the things that I can. You know what I can change? What I do. And wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can, and I can change myself. And wisdom to know the difference. Well, guys, this is New Black Wall Street Book Club. We're going to get right into this thing today, man, because we got to get it. You know what they say? Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. You know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.
Okay. It's the New Black Wall Street.
Can make the day seem light.
Book club, yeah.
And make the darkness bright.
With knowledge, anything is possible.
That's what you do.
Change, also you can change your life. The New Black Wall Street never pays the price. When we hold our peace and never share the wealth, I'm talking knowledge, help our fellow people left. A book club dedicated to success of melanated and beautiful, educating you fully too. Take the world and pass it on to the kids, building and fulfilling the prophecy that we live. The New Black Wall Street Book Club, introducing the host, show my brothers some love. The New Black Wall Street Book Club, the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Your boy ERGJ is back in the house. And good. You can try to shut me down, but you can't stop me. Yeah, you may take down my personal page, but I'm still doing business. God, why? Because I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. That's right, man. New Black Wall Street Book Club back. Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. I am your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, where we bring investment education to the urban community. Also, CEO of ERGJ Black Bookstore, where we find some good books to read. That's right, because it's all about what you put up here. You say you must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. And what I want to teach you today, guys, is just you simply do this. You empty your pocket to fill your mind. And then later, you can empty your mind to fill your wallet. That's exactly what I did in my life. When I was broke, I was emptying my pocket to fill my mind. And then now, I'm emptying my mind to fill my wallet. You want to get guap? You want to take your income to another level? You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Now, what I'm sharing with you today is things that I read to get rich. See, the rich, they state that the wealthy, they never say they watch a whole bunch of TV to get rich. They say they read a whole bunch of books That's what they say. Ask them. The 12 black billionaires in the world, they say they read books. It's all about what you read, what you feed your mind. Have a lot to do with the life that you live. Well, we're going through the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. It's a $10 book. Now, you may can't afford the $10,000 class. You may can't afford the $80,000 curriculum. But I know that you can afford a $10 book to change the rest of your life forever. Now, we do this on a weekly basis because we want you to get the book and we want you to follow the instructions, which is simply this. Every day for 30 days, read one scroll 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once at lunch, and then the last time at dinner time, but before you go to sleep, read it aloud. Every day for 30 days, read one scroll 3 times a day. That's what I did. I followed the instructions. And guess what? I went and got this book as soon as I heard about it. So hopefully, if you need to do something different in your life, you may just decide to do what ERGJ did. You may just decide to invest in yourself and get a great return. What we're going through, scroll number 2. I will greet this day with love in my heart. You guys ready? Let me get some comments below. Let me know that you guys are ready today for the new Black Wall Street Book Club. Let me know that you guys are ready to read. Let me know that you guys are ready to fill your mind. So later, you can fill your life with treasure, with riches, with glory, with prosperity. What's going on, Mr. Bonner? They tried to take me out. But a black man can't never go down without a fight. Scroll number 9. I'm saying scroll number 2. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will greet this day with love in my heart. For this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. Everybody put in the comments below the power of love. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I'll make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. My reasoning they may counter, my speech they may distrust, my apparel they may disapprove, my face they may reject, and even my bargains may cause them suspicion. Yet my love will melt all hearts like into the sun, whose rays soften the coldest clay. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I do this? Henceforth, I will look on all things with love, and I will be born again. I will love the sun, for it warms my bones. Yet I will love the rain, for it cleanses my spirit. I will love the light, for it shows me the way. Yet I will love the darkness, for it shows me the stars. I will welcome happiness, for it enlarges my heart. Yet I will endure sadness, for it opens my soul. I will acknowledge rewards, for they are my due, yet I will welcome obstacles, for they are my challenge. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I speak? I will laud my enemies, and they will become friends. I will encourage my friends, and they will become brothers. Always will I dig for reasons to applaud. Always. Everybody put in the comments, so always. Always will I dig for reasons to praise. Now, most people are looking for reasons to be negative or to disparage or to put down. But always will I look for reasons to praise. I had a conversation with a good brother the other day. He was talking bad about his wife. I said, listen, brother, you can either focus on all the things she isn't doing, or you can focus on all the things she is doing. It's your choice. A light bulb went off. I said, every time I hear you talking about what she isn't doing, but I never hear you talk about what she is doing. You never tell me about why you do love her. You never tell me why you married her in the first place. Always will I look for reasons to praise. Never will I scratch for excuses to gossip. When I'm tempted to criticize, I will bite on my tongue. When I move to praise, I will shout from the roofs. Is it not that birds, the wind, the sea, and all nature speaks the music of praise for their creator? Can I not speak with the same music to his children? Henceforth will I remember this secret, and it will change my life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I act? I will love all manners of men, for each has qualities to be admired, even though they be hidden. With love, I will tear down the wall of suspicion and hate, which they have built around their hearts. And in its place will I build bridges. Everybody put in the comments, so I will build bridges. In its place, I will build bridges so that my love may enter their souls. I will love the ambitious, for they can inspire me. I will love the failures, for they can teach me. I will love the kings, for they are but human. I will love the meek, for they are divine. I will love the poor, for I will love the rich, for they are yet lonely. I will love the poor, for they are so many. I will love the young for the faith that they hold. I will love the old for the wisdom they share. I will love the beautiful for the eyes of sadness. I will love the ugly for their souls of peace. I will greet this day with love in my heart. But how will I react to the actions of others? With love. For just as love is my weapon to open the heart to men, love is also my shield. Everybody put in the console, love is my shield. Love is also my shield to repulse the arrows of hate and the spears of anger. Adversity and discouragement will beat against my new shield and become as the soft as the rain. My shield will protect me in the marketplace and sustain me when I am alone. It will uplift me in moments of despair, yet it will calm me in times of exaltation. It will become stronger and more protective with use until one day, until one day I will cast it aside and walk unencumbered among all manners of men. And when I do, my name will be raised high. And when I do, my name will be raised high on a pyramid of life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I confront each whom I meet? In only one way. In silence and to myself, I will address him and say, I love you. Though spoken in silence, these words will shine in my eyes until a wrinkle in my brow, bring a smile to my lips, and echo in my voice, and his heart will be open. And who is there who will say nay to my goods when his heart feels my love? I will greet this day with love in my heart. And most of all, I will love myself. Most of all, I will love myself. For when I do, I will zealously inspect all things which enter my body, my mind, my soul, and my heart. Never will I overindulge the request of my flesh. Rather, I will cherish my body with cleanliness and moderation. Never will I allow my mind to be attracted to evil and despair. Rather, I will uplift it with knowledge and wisdom of the ages. Never will I allow my soul to become complacent and satisfied. Rather, I will feed it with meditation and prayer. Never will I allow my heart to become small and bitter. Rather, I will share it, and it will grow and warm the earth. I will greet this day with love in my heart. Henceforth will I love all mankind. From this moment, all hate is let from my veins, for I have not time to hate, only time to love. Everybody put in the comments below, I don't have time to hate, only time to love. I don't have time to hate, only time to love. Woo! Oh, pardon me, you guy. Woo! From this moment, I take the first step required to become a man among men. With love, I will increase my sales 100-fold and become a great salesman. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail, though I possess all the knowledge and all the skills of the world. I will greet this day with love. Oh, I will greet this day with love, and I will succeed. We're going to do one more. That was scroll number 2. I will greet this day with love in my heart. Pardon me, a guy. Something about that one day. Something about that when you had that moment in your life, one day, and when I do, everybody put that in comments. So one day, when I do, I'm telling you, it's something so powerful about words that you embrace in your life. One day, when I do, I'll greet this day with love in my heart. All right, you guys want to do one more? Let me know. You want to do one more? Scroll number 3. Woo, Lord Jesus. Woo. Again, we're going through, a $10 book that can change your life. Greatest salesman in the world. Went pick this book up as soon as I heard it. One day, when I do. You guys want to do one more? Let me know. We'll do scroll number 3. Woo. Keep on going. All right. Woo. Lord Jesus. Tears from the soul, man. All right, scroll number 3, guys. We're going to do one more. Scroll number 3. This one simply says, I will persist until I succeed. I will persist until I succeed. Okay? This is what we're going to do. I will persist until I succeed. Let's go. Scroll mark number 3. I will persist until I succeed. In the Orient, young bulls are tested for the fight arena in a certain manner. Each is brought to the ring and allowed to attack a picador who pricks them with a lance. The bravery of each bull is then rated with the care according to the number of times he demonstrates his willingness to charge in spite of the sting of the blade. Your willingness to charge in spite of. Everybody put in the comments though, I will charge in spite of. See, I'm going to charge in spite of what Facebook is doing. Doesn't matter to me. That's not what I can control. I'm going to charge in spite of. I don't care what everybody thinks about me. I'm going to charge in spite of. The bravery of each bull is tested with care according to the number of times he demonstrates his willingness to charge in spite of the sting of the blade. Henceforth, I will recognize that each day I am tested by life in like manner. If I persist, if I continue to try, if I continue to charge forward, I will succeed. I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered unto this world in defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, to walk, to sleep with the sheep. I want to hear not those who weep and complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny. I will persist until I succeed. Everybody put in comments below, until. The prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning. And it's not given to me to know how many steps are necessary in order to reach my goal. Failure I may still encounter at the 1,000th step, yet success hides behind the next bend in the road. Never will I know how close it lies until I turn the corner. Always will I take another step. If that is no avail, I will take another, and yet another, and yet another, and yet another, and yet another. In truth, one step at a time is not too difficult. In truth, one step at a time is not that difficult. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth, I will consider each day's effort as but one blow of my blade against the mighty oak. The first blow may cause not a tremor in the wood, nor the second, nor the third. Each blow of itself may be trifling and may seem of no consequence, yet from childish swipes of the yoke the yoke will eventually tumble. So it will be with my efforts of today. I'll be likened to the raindrop which washes away the mountain. I'll be likened unto the ant who devours a tiger. I'll be likened unto the star which brightens the earth. I'll be likened to the slave who builds a pyramid. I will build my castle one brick at a time, for I know that small attempts repeated will complete any undertaking. Small attempts repeated will complete any undertaking. I will persist until I succeed. I will never consider defeat, and I will remove from my vocabulary such words and phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for they are the words of fools. Let's read that again. I will never consider defeat, and I will remove from my vocabulary such words and phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for they are the words of fools. I'll avoid despair, but if this disease of the mind should infect me, then I will work on in despair. I will toil and I will endure. I will ignore the obstacles at my feet and keep my eyes on the goals above my mind, above my head. For I know that where dry desert ends, green grass grows. For I know that where dry desert ends, green grass grows. I will persist until I succeed. I'll remember the 18th law of averages, and I will bend it to my good. I will persist with knowledge that each failure to sell will increase my chances for success at the next attempt. Each nay I hear will bring me closer to the sound of yes. Each frown I meet only prepares me for the smile to come. Each misfortune I encounter will carry in it the seed of tomorrow's good luck. I must have the night to appreciate the day. I must fail often to succeed only once. I will persist until I succeed. I will try and try and try and try and try and try and try again. Each obstacle I will consider as a mere detour to my goal and a challenge to my profession. I will persist and develop my skills as the mariner develops his by learning to ride out the wrath of each storm. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth, I will learn and apply another secret of those who excel in my work. When each day is ended, not regarding whether this had been a success or a failure, I will attempt to achieve one more sale. When my thoughts beckon my tired body homeward, I will resist the temptation to depart. I will try again. I will make one more attempt to close with victory. And if that fails, I'll make another. Never will I allow any day to end with a failure. Never will I allow any day to end with a failure. Never will I allow any day to end with a failure. Thus, I'll plant the seed of tomorrow's success and gain an insurmountable advantage over those who cease their labor at a prescribed time. When others cease their struggle, then mine will begin, and my harvest will be full. I will persist until I succeed, nor will I allow yesterday's success to lull me into today's complacency. Nor will I allow yesterday's success to lull me into today's complacency. For this is the great foundation of failure. I'll forget the happenings of the day that is gone, whether they were good or bad, and greet the new sun with confidence that this will be the best day of my life. I will greet the new sun with confidence today and know that today is the best day of my life. Everybody put that in comments below. Today is the best day of my life. In truth, this is the only day of my life. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's not promised. Today is the best day of my life. Every day that I wake up, it's the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life. So long as there's breath in me, that long will I persist. For now I know one of the greatest principles of success. If I persist long enough, I will win. If, big question statement, big conditional statement, if I persist long enough, I will win. I will persist. I will win. Scroll number 3. I will persist until I succeed. Out of the greatest salesman in the world, the $10 book that changed my mind and ultimately changed my income forever. All I can do is share with you the things that I've done to become the person and the man that I am and the business that I built. I can lead you to water. I can lead you to the book, but I can't make you read it. When did I get this book? As soon as I heard about it. And we do have them available in our store. You can pick that thing up. You can go to WeBuyBlack.com. You can come here. You can go to ERGJ Black store. We got them in stock. We got about 25 copies. Because I didn't want to be the guy that told you about the book, but didn't offer you the book. I will persist until I succeed. Well, guys, black folk do read. You put in a book, we absolutely will find it. Again, you want to empty your pockets to fill your mind. And later, you can empty your mind to fill your wallet. Well, it's the New Black Wall Street Book Club, guys. Going through The Greatest Salesman in the World by Mr. Og Mandino. And I want to remind you of this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. We must build our mind, people, first, and then we can build our bank account. So why not build that? And then we can build the rest. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let's build together. We all we got, people. And guess what? That's enough. I pray to God He preserve each and every one of us. We'll meet again tomorrow, right here at the same time, about 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll continue on in the greatest salesman in the world. Black folk do read. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. You know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.
It's the New Black Wall Street. Book a club, yeah. The show is over right now, but we'll be back again. You can bet on that. Until next time, happy success.